So welcome back, kings and queens, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Hope King and I'm the designer behind King's Designs MD. I am getting ready to create something for gratitude. What I'm really thinking about is, and I'm going to design as I talk, what I'm really thinking about is creating kind of like the Dollar Tree boards, the dry erase boards, but doing one for gratitude that can be changed however you see fit. So, you know, some people have gratitude journals, some people have gratitude lists, but just having a dry erase board that you can use often and erase and change and just modify something that can be basically used on an ongoing basis. So I'm trying to center these out, and I'm not really sure why I'm doing it this way because I want to change my font, and there's a couple of fonts that I really like. Play Script, I don't see it up here. Here it is. Play Script is one that I really like. And then I'm going to go, let's try this one, Play Fair. Let's see what we get with that. I like it. And let's see what else I can come up with. Bangers is actually one that I like too, but let's see how it looks on here, because not everything is going to work for everything you want to do. I don't like it for this purpose. Nah. So I'm going to play around and find something that I like. Oh, this one's pretty. I always like, oh man, I didn't mean to change that one, but hey, let's go with it. Maybe I can extend this out, make it bigger. So I'm just playing around. I wasn't intending to use that font for that area, but I kind of like the way it ended up turning out. Not quite sure I love it, but we'll go with this. Probably not. I always say I'm going to go with this. And as I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't love it. Let's change this. So what did I use the first time? Play Script, I think. And I'm talking out loud like you guys are going to respond to me, but it is what it is. Okay, so I had Play Script at the top and then Play Fair at the bottom, but so I've changed some things around. I kind of like this. I think I'm going to go with this. And I was just trying to move it to see where I want it to be. Do I want it to overlap? What do I want to have happen here? I think it would be cute if I was printing it out on paper. But I'll leave it. Like, I could see this being really cute if this was like a bold pink. And maybe bigger and maybe that smaller. But I'm not going to get hung up on that right now. But I like it. I like it that way. Purple's really my favorite color, so let me see what it would look like in a purple. I think I like pink better. Anywho, So that's cute. I think I'm going to group these together so that if I want to size them, I can. And I did that by highlighting everything together. And then here where it says ungroup, when you highlight it, you click group, and then it brings all your pieces together. And when you bring all your pieces together, that allows you to be able to move them as one piece. If I wanted to have it in the middle of the sheet as opposed to, you know, somewhere else, or I can shrink it down and make it look like that. The only reason I would shrink it down is for printing purposes. I know some computers don't, some computers, you have to be careful with your margins when you actually go to print. So that would be the only reason that I would do that. And then I would want to add, like numbers, 1, 2, 3. So at least throughout the day, at least daily, you can write 3 things that you're grateful for every day. And I'm just adding a line so that it will be a line to write on. Not really sure why it's doing that, but oh, it's centered, that's why. Okay, so go up to the top to your alignment and you can adjust it out. So for this, you have to click it several times, and as you're clicking it, it'll allow you to align. So if you can see at the top, if I just click it, it takes everything left. Except for this one that won't go left for some reason. And I don't want my lines to go all the way across the page. I really would like them to kind of be flush with here and here, which would allow me to take my margins or my lines back down so that they could fit. I was trying to line them up first. No, of course. I was trying to line them up. It's just gonna be that kind of day, I guess. So so that they look nice and even. I think I'm just going to delete all of this out, if I can, and try again. Okay, so let's try again. Start with the number 1. And every time I hit space, it's moving over. So I'll go with it. Number 2. And number 3. Now, I told you I wanted to move it further. So let's see if I just use this to move over for it to look like what I want. And it looks like it does. And then we'll space once. And there we go. So that gets me just about what I would like to see. I was trying to see if I elongated it, if it will move all the way over. I'm sure if I increase my font, it might give me what I'm looking for here. Yep. So 65 is giving me what I'm looking for. Okay, works for me. So 65 is giving me what I'm looking for, but I have to leave it here. So, and I can play with line spacing, and I really could have done that by adding a line element if I was thinking, but I wasn't at the time, so it is what it is. But I can play with my line spacing to get more room here. So I expanded my spacing out, and I have my top. Now I can just print this regular on paper, cardstock, whatever, write on it every day, and use it that way. I can put it on the Dollar Tree dry erase board, which is what I was thinking of doing, to be able to write and erase every day as I see fit, and post it up in a room, refrigerator, whatever. There's so many things that you can do with this, but I think it turned out really cute. And sometimes, you guys know, when you come in, you're designing, you just experiment. You see what is working, what you don't like, and just try new things. It just gives you free reign to just try and experiment and see what you like. So I hope this helps somebody. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.